Okay, let's take another example under calculating distances along parallels of latitude. So this is another example, which is example 2. Now, the positions of two places on the Earth's surface are P, we have latitude 45 degrees south, longitude 20 degrees east, that is point P, and Q, latitude 45 degrees south, and longitude what? 100 degrees what east. So we are to calculate the distance between them along their parallel of latitude. Then calculate the vertical distance between the centers of the Earth and latitude 45 degrees. Then see how far is Q from the equator. How far is Q from the equator? Okay, let me let me clear this one. Let me clear this side and draw. So we have to draw your, so this is north, south. This is the polar what axis. So draw your equator. Draw your equator. Okay. So this is the center. That's it. This is your east, and this is your what? Your west. Now let's go. The position of two places on the Earth's surface are what? P, latitude 45 degrees. This latitude 45 degrees. Just come here and draw it. Latitude 45 degree. 45 degree. 45 degree. 45 degree. Okay. Then longitude 20 degree. This is the longitude. You just draw 20 degree. So this is P, point of intersection is P. This is the point of intersection. Okay. Then Q, latitude 45 degree. Don't need to draw another 45 degree. And what? 100 degree east. So you draw another 100 degree what? East. This is the point of intersection for this one. Okay? For this one. So which is what? 100 degree what? East. 100 degree east. So this one is 20 degree what? East. And this is the center of the small circle. Okay? So you can join this one together. Then after that, join this one. This is another point Q. This point Q. So you can join this one together at the same time. Is that okay? Then don't forget that for me, this is what? This is the center of the great circle. So you can see join this line together. So this one now is going to be angle 90. So half of 90 here, you know this is 90 already. So we divide it, now we divided it into 2. Here is going to be 45 degree. Okay, 45 degree. And it's going to be the same alternate angle to this one, which will give you 45. Will give you 45 degree. 45 degree. Now let us go. What is the first question? Calculate the distance between the 2 points. The distance between the 2 points. What do you do? The angular difference. What is the angular difference? Angular difference. Angular difference or what? Or difference in what? Difference in longitude. Difference in longitude. So which will give us 100 degree minus what? 20 degrees because they are on the same side. So it's going to give you 80 degrees. So that is the angular difference. So the difference in longitude is what? Is 80 degrees. So and we want to calculate the distance between them. So this is P like this. We want to calculate this side now. This is P and Q. So it's going to be arc. Arc. We are going to have and what? And PQ, which is theta over what? Over 360 times 2 pi small r. So your small r is what? Capital R cos what? Cos theta. And what is capital R? 6,400. Then times what? Cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta. So in that case, we have 45 degrees. Okay, that is the longitude, the latitude. So we have 65 degrees times cos 45 degrees is what is 0.7071. Okay, so when we multiply this all together, what do we have? We have 6,000 times cos what? 45. So this one will give us 4,525.48 kilometer. So that is the radius of the parallel of latitude. The radius of the parallel of latitude. Now let's come back to this. Now we have known our R as what? 4,525.48 kilometer. Okay, now we want to come back to this arc PQ. Arc PQ, we have 80 over what? Over 360, then times what? Times 2, then times your pi is what? 22 over what? Over 7, then times cos r. Your cos r is what? Is everything here. We have 4,525.48 kilometers, then divided by 1. Divided by 1. So here 1, here is what? 180. Here we give you 90. Here we give you what? 11. Here we give you 0, 0. Okay, so we have 8 times 11, then times 4,525.448, then divided by what? Divided by 63. 63. Okay, let's multiply and let's see what we are going to have. So we have 8 times 11 times 4,525.48. So this one will give us 398,242.24, then divided by what? Divided by 63. So when you divide it by 63, what is the answer? We have 6,321.30, just like that. So let's say we are asked to leave it to two significant figure. Now it's going to be 6,000 kilometers to two significant figure. Okay, so that is the solution to question number 1. Then question number 2, we are to calculate what? The vertical distance between the centers. So we have to calculate the vertical distance, this place, the vertical distance between the center. This is the vertical distance between the center. Okay, now let's bring out this wall. Let me bring out this shape out. This shape. Let me bring out this shape. This is C. Center. Then we have what? We have Q. Is that taken? So here is going to be 70, here is going to be 45. So we have to calculate the vertical distance between what? Between the centers. Okay? So it's going to be in what? In what? In triangle. What now? In triangle. Let me say Q. In triangle C, Q, C what? CO. Okay, so we need to calculate this angle now, this side now, which is what? It's going to be your, here is your R. So it's going to be your, this opposite over what? Opposite over hypotenuse, which is sine. We have sine theta, which is 45 degrees, equal to OC over what? Over QO. Okay, your OC, that is what we are looking for. We don't know OC there over what? Your QR is what? Is 6,400 kilometers. Then what is sine 45? Sine 45 is what? Sine 45 is still the same as 0.7071. Then equal to 0, equal to OC divided by 6,400. Okay, now what is your answer? Now just do cross multiply. OC is going to give you 0.7071 and 6,400. Okay, when you multiply them, what do you have? Times 6,400. So we have 4,525.48. So if you are to leave this into significance figure, if you are to leave this into the significance figure, so it means that the distance between what is the distance between the two center is what? Is 4,500 kilometers. So that is the distance between the two centers, this center and this center. So this is the distance. Okay. Then the third one, C, is what? Let's see the last question. How far is Q from the equator? So how far is Q from the equator? How far is Q